Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman and welcome back for more Let's Play Banjo-Tooie. Last time, we turned into a Stony again to compete in some more kickball tournaments, which I thought was gonna suck. And we ended up sweeping that. That was really not bad at all. And in this part, we are pretty good, all things considered, on a lot of other things. Anyways, in this part, I believe I'm actually gonna go see Mumbo here because of something. I want to start off this video with Mumbo here because I want to get pretty much most of this stuff out of the way because it's gonna take a little bit of time to go through. I'm hoping this to be the last episode of Hellfire Peaks. I really don't know, but yeah. And I want to show off something very, very, very useful. You notice, this wall has a crack in it. And you can see through it on the other side. Yeah. Let's head on through. And we are in Wumba's Wigwam. I suppose I could do the stuff with Wumba first because it's actually a lot less complicated than the Mumbo stuff. Okay, it turns out I was actually wrong with what I was thinking of. I'm gonna go see Wumba here, because I think Wumba's stuff is a lot less complicated than the Mumbo stuff, and it would be a nice way to start off the video. Sure, I'll just throw it in. And time for a very, very unusual transformation. Check it out. We got a snowball. Wumba call is snowball. Use left stick to move and hold X for big heap roll attack. We also have 1 HP. Now, here's the interesting thing with the snowball. It doesn't mention it, but if you roll around in the grass, you'll slowly get bigger, and you'll recover more health. Oh, really? What the heck is this? Okay, well, I guess I'll take 1 HP. That wasn't really what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting the thing to grow and small like that. That was... that was really funny, but yeah. Anyways, we can use... If we just stay in the snow, we'll eventually become really big. Yeah, you can probably guess the idea behind the snowball is that it's gonna involve how big or small we are. And in general, I do like the idea of this ability a lot. The problem is that it's used for some very, very awkward points in the game, such as... Well, actually, it's useful for this, now that I think... no, where the heck is that thing at? It's useful for something we saw earlier. That cave actually led to Icicle Grotto. That's not where we need to go at all. Use it to... slowly and surely wait for it. Get the black Jinjo that is there. And of course the stuff stops right then and there. Yeah, I believe we have to go into the fireside for a second. I think. Maybe not. Not this way, I don't... Hold on. We will take damage when we're in the fireside, which isn't very good, but thankfully we don't need to be in it for long, and we can kill that thing by rolling, which is nice. Yeah, we just needed to get up to this doorway up here. And... I hope I'm still heavy enough to hit this. I hope being hit by that thing didn't screw me. Oh, come off it. That's weak game. Wait, hold on. There's some snow up here. There's some snow. Come on now. Become big. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing there's actually a spot to grow up here. Okay, come on now. There we go. And check out what we got. We got ice physics, first of all, and as well as snowball physics. Let's see if there's anything worth digging down there. It looks so derpy looking. Just bouncing up and down like that, mouth opening, and... yeah. And we hear a Jiggy that will not stop moving. And it'll end up, once again, in the waste disposal plant. Which, if you remember that, not in that specific area, part of it, but there's actually a Jiggy and Grunty Industries we couldn't get yet. We can now go back and get that. So, yeah, we needed Banjo's Shack Pack move, and now we can go get that. Can this thing teleport? Yes, it can. And I think that's actually what we needed to do, because I believe we needed to use the teleport pad to get up here. And if we just head up here, we can use this to weigh down the train switch. I believe that is everything that the snowball can do. So, yeah. And check it out. To get back in Wumbo's Wigwam, we can't really do that, except that there's a fire here, which we can get hurt on in order to go back in. I think that's a really, really cool idea. No pun intended. Anyways, now that we're all done with that, there's a few more things we gotta do. I think I want to go back to the fire side, actually, because I want to go to the train station. I'll off-screen until I reach that spot, because there's quite a bit of stuff we need to do there still. Oh, come off it! That was stupid. Don't hit me. Okay, I swear to God, if that enemy guy there hit me, then that would have been really stupid. Anyways, in the train station, lava side, let's call our good friend Chuffy. Chuffy is on freight service to Grunty Industries. Would you like to Chuffy to pick you up? Yes. And coming up is something really unusual. Okay, good. I keep getting worried the game's freezing here, because it's taking an unusually longer amount of time. It did that a lot in the N64 version, but I figured this version of the game would have been more stable, I guess? Wish I did this a lot sooner, because, yeah, we kind of... Yeah, this kind of takes a little bit of time in its own right, but it's finally here. Actually, Jeffy's right in front of you. I believe if we decide to go in here, so we open up a train station in the icy side too. I never pointed that out. There's 2 train stations in Hellfire Peaks. If we go to the try and go to the icy side, however. Sorry, but I can't go there. Sudden drop in temperatures would crack my boiler, and it would be curtains for me. However, if you can find a way to cool my boiler a little. Well. Holy sweet God. But, sorry, buddy. Oh no, it took me since the last game to save that. Yes. Seems to have cooled my boiler enough. I'll let you take the chuffin train to the ice side now. Oh, damn it. I meant to read more of Gobi's dialogue there, but whatever. Sorry, buddy. I aimed my camera up after you, which may or may not have been coincidental, because you always wanted to go to the fire side, which... I don't know if I ever actually realized that when I did my Let's Play Pokemon Emerald there. That's actually just kind of funny how it worked out, you know? Camera up to fire and ground type camel after a camel who always wanted to go to a fireside. That's kind of a nice fun. I don't think I ever actually realized that, but it's kind of funny how it all worked out that way. Anyways, in the ice side of Hellfire Peaks at the train station, we haven't been here yet, and there's a good reason for that. There's not a lot to this place. It's a very, very out-of-the-way area. There's not a lot in it. That is a Minjo, because I have already completed the blue family. I think it was, excuse me, orange during the cutscene anyway. And yeah, there's just a Jiggy all the way over here. Where is this? Where the heck is this? Okay, yeah, that's by where the... kind of by where Wumba is. Alright. I'll meet you guys back in the main part of the icy side, though, because... Actually, no, I'll meet you at Mumbo's, because that is the next destination, and I think the final one in the video. Okay, come off it now. No. Oh my... No! Because if I die here, Are you friggin' kidding me? And I'm back in the goddamn train station here. That was really bullshit. Frig off! I'm not having a repeat of that. No. No, I'm not repeating that. You can go kiss my ass. Alright. That was just really stupid. I died to a freaking one of the worst ways you can possibly die in this game. And yeah, I know we got a Golbo. Must give magic creature to Mumbo if you want help. Yes, we do want your help. I think this whole thing with Mumbo is pretty much the last thing in this whole world. So, or that we need to do anyway. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but there's two main things we can get out of this. Let me see what I have for my totals right now. I have 7 Jiggies. I'm also missing a honeycomb piece. That's unusual. I know where 2 of these Jiggies are. I actually figured I had the honeycomb pieces finished already. Unless I'm just having a massive brain fart, I really am not sure I remember where one of these Jiggies is. But maybe being in the ice side will jog my memory up a bit. I'm not sure. Anyway, I want to go to the near Wumbo because I believe everything I'm looking for is kind of in this general area. I think. Anyways, because I believe up here. Yeah, we have an Ecombokum pad. Hope this works. Life Force, Alien Dad. Unless this alone gives me a Jiggy, but I don't think it does. Big dropper lot, where am I? You dead. Mumbo used powerful shaman magic. You alive. Didn't need any puny early magic, could have used special powers instead. Today's man grateful, waste Mumbo's ton. You should teach lesson. Sorry, strange friend, my special powers are low, we need your help. Our 3 children escaped the ship before we crashed in the lagoon. If you can find us and return them safely, restore my earth magic wondrous gifts. Mumbo like gifts, not tacky alien merchandise though. And yeah, coming up is a part I really don't like that much because some of this stuff is a bit on the tacky side. There's one there, and that one's also dead, I'm pretty sure. And there's one just sort of up there. So, yeah. Anyway. Sorry, Mumbo, I kind of needed to do that. And I can't reach, well, actually I don't need to go up that way anyway, I can just sort of go through here. Because, wait, where the heck is... Going the wrong ways again. I can't be missing anything big when it comes to the Jiggies. I'm pretty sure I have almost all the involved ones out of the way. And as far as I know, there's nothing I need to move in the next world for. Spoiler alert, there's only one move in the next world, and I don't think it's needed for anything here as far as I remember. Anyway, Life Force, Saberman. Thought I could do something with fire eggs earlier. You'd think you would be able to, or fire breath or something, but nope. Oh, I remember what the other one is. It's the driller machine. I haven't done that yet. Many thanks, young sir. I've been frozen there since 1984. Or what things seen crazy old man before, perhaps? It's quite possible. I come from a golden age where wolves were kings. Named Saberman. Adventuring's my game. Or at least was my game. What came when doing nice? That cursed Saberwolf chased me all the way here, where I was frozen in my tracks by the ice dragon. I'm rather cold. Could you warm your way? I will not do that, but no bear that might. So yeah, and that pad disappears. The other one didn't, which means we gotta come back with Mumbo in a moment. But Saberwolf is actually a reference to another Rare game. Specifically, I believe the game is simply called Saberman. I don't know much about it, but I believe it was an old arcade game made by Rare. It's a little interesting tidbit. I kind of like that they throw a little bit of a reference like that in there. And I also gotta say, I hate how far away the warp pad is in this area. Not only in the sense that there's a lot of enemies along the way, but just in the sense that it makes this whole backtracking seem very tedious and unnecessary, especially when this kind of crap happens. Now, thankfully, wait. Actually, no, screw this. I'm death warping here, because I think this will send me right back to Mumbo's skull. At least, I hope it does. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. And the really stupid kicker, I think, is that, if you notice, the pad by the one alien wasn't gone, I guess. We basically got to do this whole thing more than once. Because... wait, no, I didn't want to go here. We basically have to switch to Mumbo more than once, and that's something I really don't like about this. I find it really annoying that you have to use Mumbo more than once like this, because specifically for this little shit right here, because... actually, wait. Okay, I should have broken that earlier, actually. I don't know if you can break that earlier than... Peak to Man's Resurrection. Oh, no chance. This is a job for a professionally qualified doctor. Well, we know who that is. Fortunately, I think one of the ones is just over here. I don't think we need to use this thing here, because if I remember right... okay, nope, never mind. Well, it's easy to death boost you right over here, and there's a thing anyway. We have an alien, and he's holding a Banjo-Tooie. Thanks, Earthling. Oh, is that all he says? I thought he would have had more to say about that. And there's... yeah, there's still a few more things I can get here. I'm still super curious where I'm missing an empty honeycomb piece. I'm not sure where the heck that is. So... yeah. I'll meet you guys up by the driller here, because I wanted to go get that. Alright, up here with Solo Banjo, because this game apparently is as inconsistent as possible, and can't decide when it wants to allow the characters to split up and when we're not, because we're back in the waste disposal plant, going through a different world with just one character. Again, I like aspects of Hellfire Peaks, but it cannot make up its mind with what it wants to do with its, like, rules. It basically bends every freaking rule out the book. So... yeah, I don't know. I don't really like that a whole lot. Did I get the empty honeycomb piece in the train station, actually? I don't know if I did or not, and... I swear to... actually, no, I'm doing whatever I need to here first, because I could have sworn I had all those empty honeycomb pieces accounted for. Wait, nah, I think I did get the one in the train station, so I don't think I'll bother. Anyways, I'll just fly over this way because we can. And fly over this way, because I believe Solo Kazooie is the only way I can reach here. With our very useful glide move. Okay, no, don't do that. Actually, wait, hold on, let's see what the buddy says. Cool, little alien baby.
Me?
Don't look at me, kid.
This is so cool, Mommy, Daddy. You know, like cooler things planet.
Well, for some reason you gotta hatch this guy, because apparently that makes him warm.
Alright, be nice and toasty now. Time to go home.
I'm gonna meet you guys very quickly at the place I started this video off, the train station, to see... No, I know for a fact I would have gotten that. I can't think of where this other empty honeycomb piece I'm missing would be, and that's really starting to piss me off a little bit. Yeah, because we're only missing one Jiggy, and it's from... Actually, no, well, we're missing the Saberman stuff as well, and actually, I might as well get that done, because that's with... Yeah, it's with Solo Banjo, so I might... Well, actually, no, I need Kazooie there as well. There's a split-up pad closer than that. I'll go get that, I guess. There was this guy. And he was cold. And we are a fire-breathing dragon. Say, any chance for a little heat? Well, I just gave you a bunch of heat. Hold on, do I need a specific amount of heat? Oh, there we go. Ooh. That's so much better. Glad to help an old hero. Being frozen for so long beside me. I need a cup of tea and 40 winks. Could you possibly help me out just one more time? Anything for a Jiggy? Can you carry me back to my tent? It's over on the far side of the mountain. Hasn't burned down by now. I'll go get Banjo then. I like how Kazooie was waving her wing at that point there. Alright, very fortunately, this guy's tent is right over this way, which is a very, 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 very fortunate thing. My tent, my equipment, it's just as I left it all those years ago. It's probably worthless anyway. The treasure's still here too, you may have it, kind sir. It's a fine golden jigsaw piece, no use to me, I'm hanging up my boots. And there's an interesting line this guy says here. He kind of goes off to sleep here, and... Perhaps I'll ride on a dolphin. That line is very, very interesting. For those who don't know, Dolphin was the beta name for the Nintendo GameCube. That line perhaps suggested that he would have appeared in a GameCube game. I believe specifically he was going to appear... Okay, clearly I'm just picking up this guy's influence. I believe this guy was perhaps going to appear in the canceled Donkey Kong Racing GameCube game. I think. I don't 100% know for sure, but it's again another very interesting piece of gaming trivia to think about. Hold up, I gotta talk about something. Okay. I was somewhat right about the whole Donkey Kong Racing thing, but there was something else. Rare was also planning on working on a Saberman title on GameCube titled Saberman Stampede. This was a reworked version of Donkey Kong Racing, which was something Rare had been working on until they were unfortunately purchased out by Microsoft. Sad to say that even though the game was... It's actually unknown how far into development this game was, but it was pretty fledged out when footage of the game leaked in around 2008. However, the game unfortunately was cancelled in 2007. Saberwolf would pretty much never appear in another game again after this point. Pieces, because this is really bothering me that I'm apparently missing something that I have zero recollection of. Meet you guys in a second. Alright, I believe I found the empty honeycomb piece. I am heading up this way. I did a very quick Google search, and it told me exactly pretty much where it was anyway. And I believe. Yep. I don't know how I missed this because it was probably in view on more than one occasion. But, yep, it was just here this whole time. I'll meet you guys back over by the final alien with Mumbo, because of course we need Mumbo for this one. Alrighty then, let's do this whole thing again. Hope this works. I do too, because I really don't feel like staying in this world any much longer. In general, I don't hate Hellfire Peaks. I actually really enjoyed this session. It went by a lot smoother than I did maybe getting the... Besides maybe forgetting where that empty honeycomb piece was, I'm not really sure.
Thank you, Earthlings. Not all brain dead.
Yeah, but you were just dead, so I don't know if I'd say that necessarily.
And... you have done well, Earthlings, but I shall now have to exterminate you all for taking so long. You can see my laser anywhere? Ah, I must be on the ship. Your race is spared for now, Earthlings, so stand clear. Beaming up sequence initiated.
I believe the aliens here are actually a reference to... I think the guy's name is Elvis from Perfect Dark. I think they share similar models or some similar reference anyway. I think they make a reference to Elvis in the when you see them in Jolly Roger's Lagoon, but I really don't remember. I might have mentioned that in that world. I really don't remember what I have or haven't mentioned in this old stream videos. Anyways, 74 Jiggies. Next time on Banjo-Tooie, we're gonna head back to Grunty Industries for a moment and then start up the final world in the game. For reference of what our totals look like, we're missing 100 notes, and I believe in terms of Jinjos, well actually, hold on, what are we missing here? I saw something. We'll be getting that next time. We won't be getting that next time, I don't think anyway. We will not be getting that next time. I didn't mention it earlier, but I guess I can show it off. And I want to look at the Jinjo family, so... Three of those left, and... Wait, hold on. We're at 74. Oh, that makes sense, yeah, I was getting very confused there, but yeah, that makes perfect sense. So, yeah, only 16 Jiggies left, 3 of them being Jinjos, 3 of them being backtracks, which we're gonna get pretty much right away. One of them we're getting in the next video. And I'll meet you guys to show off one more thing with this world that I never got to show off. I hate that so much about this stupid stage. Please give me like an exclamation. Okay, never mind. And it didn't even give me more than 2 things. That's wonderful. Alright, in the beginning of the world here with Solo Banjo, there was a lake of pool that I didn't bother jumping in. And I have my reasons for it. If you come back with the Shack Pack, you may notice something down here. You may have been noticing there was a switch, and this says H2O on it. That was far too on for a swimming pool. Yeah, we still cannot get the pig pool Jiggy yet either. It's really, really stupid that, again, everything else you would have been able to get after you backtrack to, but nope. We need to backtrack to this world so we can... That was really, really stupid. That was really stupid. Well, leaving this place so we don't have to deal with those guys again for at least another 4 or 5 videos. Next time on Banjo-Tooie, we're going to be heading back to, like I said... We're going to be heading back to Grunty Industries, and then eventually making our way to the final world in the game. I'll see you guys for that then. Peace out. I hope the next world can go as smoothly, but I'm not going to kid myself. The next world is not going to go this smoothly.